at you cause I'm so soon. I can't make no mistakes, cause there is just no room. Guess I was made like crutches, strong enough to hold you, strong enough to carry, but I can't think for you. I can give no input, only what I put in. Tired when I can't be, tired of my foot in, but I care for you. I want better for you, I can only hope that you want better also, cause we in this cycle.
Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you are having an amazing day today. Okay, so I am going to do a really quick recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Lord, I want this season to be over. Okay, I really do want this season to be over. They're going to definitely have to do some changes to this cast. I really want it to be over. So the episode was named An Iconic Ending. And they should change the name because it didn't end. I don't understand. We dragging it on for one more episode, but anyway, that's what the name of the episode was. An iconic ending. We start off with Wendy, and she's talking about this her talk show. Um, I don't know why we talking about. Well, I guess I do know why we talking about it because she actually went through with it. I hope she keep it up though. I have been enjoying the episodes of it, but she was talking about a talk show and how she feels stressed and overwhelmed that she want everything to be a success and stuff like that. Then we see Karen at the doctor's office, and he's telling her, of course, that her health, her calcium in her heart, was doing fine, and she should live a healthier life. Um, Giselle and Ashley are talking about this GNA fashion show, and setting up for it. Um, we're gonna talk about that when we get to the fashion show. Because yeah, the fashions was not fashioning for me. Um, then we get to Nika and Ike. They going to her doctor appointment and his doctor appointment. He's giving semen collection, and she's having it inseminated in for IUI. Hey, says back to you. How are you? So, anyway, the doctor gives him the cup and tell him to go into the bathroom. Can't lose lotion, can't use saliva, none of that. And she's disgusted because it's a bathroom. And I'm like, baby, what are we doing here? Like, I'm so thrown out by this because here's the thing. First of all, NECA has been dragging on and on everything else but this IUI. And I'm like, this is what your storyline should have been. Instead of talking about Wendy all this time, this is what your storyline should have been. And then maybe I would have had some correlation to it. I feel like this is like a last minute Hail Mary to throw into it. I like hearing about the procedure too. And I like that they showed the whole procedure, but I just felt like I was disconnected at some point because I'm like, this is not the storyline you started off with. Like, I just wish she had came in and started off with this storyline that she wanted to be a mom so bad, so I could be invested in her journey, But anyway, so yeah, they finally get it. The cameraman was laughing. Okay, the cameraman for me had me weak. Okay, the cameraman laughing while they was in the bathroom talking about how this was unacceptable and I'd be disappointed. The cameraman had me laughing. Okay, because the cameraman was laughing his butt off and he was turning red and everything. It was so funny. Um. Anyway, they do the procedure. They show us the procedure, and they inseminating the sperm into her. And she said, "Well, hopefully it's two eggs, and they'll find the two eggs." And I don't want to let go. He like, no, he was like, "Nah, it's up to you. You got to do your job." I'm wishing him the best. Mia and Gordon go for a therapy session, and Mia said she's not really ready. Gordon said he feel hopeful. This therapy session was a hot mess. I just don't. Here's the thing. Mia said she married Gordon for the money. Okay. Of course, this season she's changed that storyline, and now all of a sudden she was the more wealthy one. But clearly their marriage problems is about money. I know. But I was clearly like disassociated from this whole therapy session because I feel like they were in two different realms of life. Gordon thinks they having a ball, that they doing the best. Mia is like, if this is what you think success is, it ain't. And Mia is so detached from the relationship that she can't even see a world where it's possible. Now, let me tell you something. Mia said in her confessional that when she brought up the word divorce, Simon emptied her bank account. I mean, G emptied her bank account. Ooh, did I say Simon? Um, she said when she filed for divorce, G emptied her bank account. I wish she had said this in therapy session because Mia, everybody know Mia be lying. And so I would like to see that had came up on the film so I could see what G would say about that because I don't know if I trust Mia. Yes, because Simon and G is probably two of the same people. I'll keep going. They always looking out for somebody who got that they can friends around with whatever. Um, but I wish she had brought this up in the therapy session because I don't trust Mia like that. So when Mia said he emptied her bank account, I would sure love to hear that. And I hope that they brought it up at the reunion because I would like a little more clarity on that. But this scene left me thinking like, what in the actual, is going on here? And so I said to myself that this was either it was contrived and this was planned, uh this is a hot mess of a relationship. So that's where I left that at. That was my thoughts of that. Candace meets with Dr. Ken. Now let me tell you something. Dr. Ken must be on the payroll for Bravo, okay? Because Dr. Ken is on every housewife show doing therapy for everybody, okay? Because Dr. Ken was the same doctor that saw Drew and her husband. So Dr. Ken, and I think he was the same doctor that saw Kenya. Dr. Ken is making his way through the Bravo streets. Okay. I think even Dr. Ken was on Beverly Hills too. But anyway, Dr. Ken has been making his way through the Bravo streets. Okay. He must be on the Bravo payroll. Anytime somebody said they need to see a doctor, they said, we got Dr. Ken. Now paging Dr. Ken. Anyway, Candace is worried that she's worked herself so much that she's put everything before having children. Now, when Candace said this, it kind of rang the bell into me that a couple of years ago, when Candace was getting married, Candace didn't want to have kids then. So I felt like Candace was playing with me a little bit because I remember her saying, she wasn't ready for kids yet. Of course, Chris had kids and they were older kids. So he was fine with waiting for a while, but I do think a little bit of that is you know, her wanting to keep her man pleased and he wants another kid with her. And I'm not saying that she doesn't want a kid. I just don't think her priorities is for a kid right now. Even though she did say there right now that that's what she really wants is a kid. And I'm like, if that's what you really want, then you'll make time for it. People make time for what they want. And so I just want Candace to stop playing in our face. But then we're gonna move on. Mia's getting all the ladies together, okay, for a photo shoot. Okay. Everybody except for Nickel. Okay. They do a photo shoot with Will Walters from Monarch magazine. Okay. It's called Women of Influentials. Okay. And Mia said in her confessional when they was talking about her not inviting Nickel, she said she's not a real housewife of Potomac. She's new to the group and it is what it is. And boy, I was laughing because I was like, not you done shaded the girl and told her, don't nobody know you. And then you gonna get your confessional and shade again and say it is what it is. Man, I cannot. Boy, these girls is a trip, okay? They love to say they for these women and then they not. Anyway, So Will Walters from Monarch magazine come out and he tells these women, who they gonna portray. Okay. Now these are supposed to be women of influence in the black community. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these names. So Candace is Diana Ross. I would go with that one. Giselle, Beyonce. No ma'am. No ma'am. Um, Karen is Lena Horne. I love that. Mia is Pam Grier. Um, Wendy is Cheryl Lee Ralph. I love that. Okay. Um, and regular Robin is Mariah Carey. Okay. Now I don't know how Mariah Carey got into this mix with all these black women. Okay, but Mariah Carey, that's who it is. Yikes. And she was very happy to be Mariah Carey too. So I mean, it is what it is. I guess Mariah Carey is influential in the black community. I didn't not know that, but okay, I guess so. Um, Robin and Juan meet up. They see in this space for her Glow 30 space. Now, baby, let me tell you the one thing I did realize. I realized that price. Yes, regular Robin. Um, I did realize that price, and the price was $68,563 a year. And I was up here saying, Robin, now how you gonna pay for this? One ain't got no job. You barely hanging on to this job. But hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go because if this thing pick up, then it might be a success for you. Glow 30 has amazing records. They do franchising out their business. So hey, I'm gonna wish her the best, okay? Because I don't see a place for her to stay on this show too much more longer. But anyway, so Wendy is shooting her pilot for her talk show, which if this was her pilot and we done saw most all the episodes, I know her season finale comes on today, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the episode that we see on her season finale. Is this pilot episode that she shot because she had some big names. But I wish they wouldn't have put pilot up there if this was gonna be the finale or whatever. I wish they just would have said shooting of the show and not have said anything else after that. But anyway, they told us that it was the pilot. Okay, we done seen all the episodes and it wasn't the pilot. But anyway, she has April Ryan, the White House coordinator. Okay. She also corresponded. She also has Jasmine from the Jasmine brand. She has Niaka Robinson from Black Girls Vote. And she has Lindsay Granger. Okay. And Lindsay Granger is a host of almost everything. Okay. So if you haven't seen her, you don't know. Um I think that was a good lineup. I really do. I thought it was a good lineup. I love the conversation that they was having. I really did. I love the conversations that they was having. I loved how they was talking about things that was going on that were related to us as a community. This conversation was much needed. I can't wait to see the episode. If this is the episode that come on tonight, I am going to definitely be watching it today. Um, so kudos to that. We're getting ready for this fashion show, okay? And let me tell you something. Oh my god. So Ashley is Ashley in it, okay? And Giselle come in and she's first of all, condolences to Giselle. Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying that. I know her father has since passed away, but during this episode, he was finna have surgery for brain cancer. And so I'm gonna start this off by saying condolences to her for that. I've lost my mom, and she was the biggest part of my life, and that was really hard for me. So kudos to her for being able to even film a reunion after her passing of her dad, because her dad played a big part in her life. And so for that, I'm gonna say my condolences for that. But this fashion show, it didn't. Man, from the space to the clothes to everything else. I couldn't get into it like that. And the people that they invited, the way they had the space laid out, I couldn't I couldn't really get into it. So anyway, they going through the motions, they getting all the models ready. Okay, they looking at the models, they telling them which one's gonna go out first. We seeing the clothes backstage and everything, and of course, Giselle hadn't told us, that she had been traveling back and forth from, Atlanta to Potomac, and how that's been a struggle. So she's been hopping on planes, just going back and forth. And she was actually finna get ready to leave again to get on the plane to go to her father's surgery. Um, But then we see Deborah coming in, okay, and she's trying to. I mean, she know everybody. I guess. I guess Ashley had the Sesame Street character with everybody. Okay, um, Deborah be lying too. Okay, so oh, I really this was when I knew everything was gonna fall apart. As soon as I saw her, I said, okay, here's the mess. I don't understand for the life of me. Ashley, this is your show. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your fashion show. If I was serious about fashion and I knew that there was somebody that the people in the group did not like, or that she lied on these people, not in a million years would I have mixed them with this person. Because of the simple fact, I wouldn't want something to happen at my show. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would not want something to happen at my show that I couldn't feel comfortable with. And I felt like the reason why this show, well, the show went off without a hitch, but I feel like the things that happened after the show was because you invited Deborah, okay? And Deborah wanted a moment, okay? She wanted this moment because the cameras was down, okay, and the mics was still on. But as soon as Ashley, and I noticed that Ashley kept asking, are the cameras down? Are the cameras down? So this seemed like it was planned, okay? And then for us to know that there is footage of the fight, Bravo didn't catch it. There is footage of the fight. That means to tell me that this was contrived. This was y'all knew it was gonna happen. Y'all knew she was gonna confront these people because you waited until you said, "Are the cameras down?" Yes, if I only Ashley had a brain. Ashley does not have a brain. She's more like Pinky in the brain. I just don't understand. I'm gonna need her to go find it. Go ahead and go down the yellow brick road, and she needs to find the brain. Okay, she needs to find her brain because I wouldn't have brought this kind of toxicity to my fashion show. Even though the fashions was not fashioning, okay, and I don't know what you would call this other than a hot mess because and let me tell you, Candace and Wendy, while these fashions were coming down the fashion show, and they was like, I don't know if this is leisure wear, thought wear, or athleisure. But I was rolling, okay? And Wendy flashing back to the scene of her wearing this little cutout thing, and they telling her she was shopping at Fashion Nova. And I was like, nuh-uh. And then Candace saying, oh, this is just the upgraded version of Alibaba. Okay. I was like, not Alibaba. Okay. She didn't give y'all AliExpress. She didn't give y'all Temu. She said Alibaba. And I was just trying to figure out if this is the athleisure line, okay? Who's wearing a coat that's open like that to work out in? Um, Half of that stuff out. The dress that was riding all up your, that was showing your hoo ha. Who's wearing that to work out in? Because usually that's what you do with athleisure, athletic clothes, workout clothes. You wear them to work out in. Who's working out in a dress? I mean, I've never seen nobody working out in a dress. I ain't never went to the gym and said, "Oh, I like that dress you got on." That's just not something you see. You see shorts, you see pants, you see the different halter tops, and you see all that stuff, but I've never seen that. But hey, to each his own. None of those fashions is on the website, so I guess they heard the people um not knowing they not liking their fashions, and they didn't put none of that on the website. The only thing that's on the website is a hoodie, a t-shirt, a baseball cap, and a skull cap. Okay, and it's too highly priced. Okay, because first of all, I can get all that stuff made with GNA on there, and I wouldn't pay what they pay, what they got it marked for. And probably be 50% off that price that they got on there. Just saying, because I think the sweatshirt was like $68, $78. Um, I was like, dang, y'all be not Sheree prices, and Sheree don't know nothing about no fashion. Okay, I couldn't believe it. I was like two different housewives shows, two different fashion shows, two different websites, and I'm still confused. Okay, I'm still confused, and they both doing athleisure wear, and I'm still confused. Okay, but anyway, after the fashion show wraps up and the cameras go down, you hear, of course, Deborah saying, Candace, did you have something to say to me? Did you have something to say to me? And she says no. And then she tells somebody to, hey, get the help. And when I heard her say, get the help, I need you to get the help, I was like, not the help. Oh my God. Get the help. And she said, Deborah said, I heard you was talking about me, but you didn't say it to my face. But you didn't say it to my face. Now listen here. I do not condone violence. Let me rephrase that. I do not condone violence until violence come to me. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna tell you, at that point, I was like, man, somebody gonna get drugged in here because you can't come to somebody's space and tell them you won't say it to my face, you won't say it to my face and expect something not to happen. So I think that's the reason why Deborah came with the clothes she came in, because if y'all know she came in an all black little sweatsuit or whatever, little jumpsuit, and she looked like she was ready to fight. She didn't look like she was coming to a fashion show, none of that. So she didn't even have her hair done and then like that. So she looked like she was ready to fight. She came to fight. Of course, you hear Kiana in there saying, y'all not friends. This ain't the time or the place. This ain't the time or the place. Um, I guess this is what the next episode about is about this fight. And of course, Ashley said they was gonna see their designs as them being these influential women. In 2 days. So I'm assuming that's what the last episode is about. But that's all I have for this episode. I wish they quit dragging this on because I know this was supposed to be the end of the episode. Of course, they told us that the fashion show was the finale, even before the show aired. And so now I feel like they throwing this as a Hail Mary to try to loop us in for something else. They could have extended this for another 20 minutes and showed us all the rest of this because I'm over it. And Deborah, I hope you never see us. We never see you on our screens again. I really do, because I feel like you're not genuine. It's nothing coming off authentic about her. Um, they can go ahead and get rid of Nika. We can go ahead and reduce some people down from their roles as well. Um, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I need a shake up here too. Um, And that's all I have for this episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you be updated each and every time I upload a video. Share this video with anybody that you think will enjoy it. I appreciate all y'all from a very genuine place. I love all y'all from a very genuine place. And I appreciate y'all supporting me here on this channel and also on my other channel. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Okay, I will be back in a couple of hours for the reunion of Married to Medicine. Okay, another one that's draining me. I'm so glad that that one is over because yeah, they did not ask the questions I wanted to be asked. And I did hear there was a lot cut and tweaked and edited out. I wish they would give us the unedited version after the show is over so we can see what really went down, because yeah, it's a lot of stuff that is missing that I have heard about that needs to be talked about. But I'll see y'all in a little while for that. So I hope that y'all have an amazing day and that you'll be blessed just like me. Until next time, bye.